힘을 늘리는 거는 뭐 답이 없을 것 같고 뭔가 버리거나 해야 되는데 그냥 또 칩시다. 엔딩 얼마 나왔어요.
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted. You took advantage of us in New Canaan to drive us out. And like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice.
야, 뭐 너 탈골굴로
Kale
좀 먹겠다.
wachene conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He killed all white legs. You talk. You stop.
이러려고 한 건 아니었는데 조슈아가 말해보겠어.
Him hear you.
Don't listen to this thing. His cries are those of a mad beast.
그가 존엄성을 지키게 해줘. 그에게 싸울 기회를 주라고.
He never had any dignity to begin with. But for your sake, for the sorrow's sake, stand up.
살릴 수 있었지만 좀 굳이 살리고 싶은 마음이 없었어요. 상처 위에 소금을 바운 비스트. 헬멧. 치명타 기회가 아니면? 자, 그리고 치명적이 이게 이거 못 이기겠다. 치명적 기회가 있는데 이거보다 후져나. 진짜. 이거 하나 버리고요. 이거 안 돼. 희망을
Same end he would have met if he had died on his knees. But I suppose this was for the sake of the dead one. Still, thanks to your help and the grace of God. Let's go find Daniel.
뭘 올릴까요? 이 근접. 생존을 올려야 돼? 일단 화술 80은 찍어 놓으면 나중에 뭐 책으로 뱀 만들어서 하면 되니까 그 생존 90은 충분하고요. 없어. 아, 흥정 킹정. 아, 킹정이 있었지? 킹정이 좀 찍혀 있어요.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved.
2시간
The
반.
courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Despite their defeat at Three Marys and the death of their war chief, the Whitelegs were determined to pursue the other new Canaanites. But when they finally tracked down their prey in Colorado, they discovered the tables had been turned. The Whitelegs who survived the new Canaanites' ambushes were hunted down by dead horses before they could reach the safety of the Great Salt Lake. When word of the Whitelegs' diminished numbers reached the 80s tribe, war was declared. And by year's end, the Whitelegs had been wiped out.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the dead horses, eradicating the threat the White Legs posed to Zion. When the courier and Joshua Graham felled Salt Upon Wounds, their victory was celebrated with a great feast. The Sorrows' transformation from a peaceful, timid tribe into a proud and warlike people broke Daniel's heart. He tried to take solace in the knowledge that they would remain in Zion, but it was a small comfort. The Sorrows' innocence was lost.
Having helped eradicate the White Legs from Zion, the dead horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The new Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribes' conflicts.
The defeat of the White Legs in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the new Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and dead horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
Though the courier had stopped Joshua Graham from executing Salt Upon Wounds, the war chief still fell in battle. The White Legs defeated at 3 Marys. Joshua led the Sorrows and dead horses in tending to their comrades and burning the corpses of their foes. He continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan and showed little quarter to those he fought. And yet he was changed. He no longer reveled in the brutality and cruelty for which he had been known in his former life. His inner demons, if not extinguished, were at the least appeased.
For years after the defeat of the White Legs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family and Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
간직하면 뭐 그렇긴 한데 위 너무 많대요. 필요한 게 있나? 일단 홍서? 아, 어둠 속에서 반짝이는 미트. 이거 개사기 권총인데. 아. 이거 흥정을 안 찍어가지고 아마 이거 다 들고 이동을 못 할 거예요. 응? 무엇이던가? 임시로 입을 옷이 하나 생겼네요. 우슈와 그레이엄의 갑옷, 치명타기회가 추가된 갑옷입니다. 와, 그 순수했던 켄터키 할아버지가 이렇게 늠름하게 위에 소금을 파워 있군요. 뭔가 김새고 있는데? 멀쩡한 거 맞아? 이 버비스? 예, 이렇게 어네스트 하츠를 끝마쳤습니다. 아, 이제 이어서 해야 되나? 이게 추가됐다. 옷 쪽에서 조금 무게를 빼야 되나? 물보. 이래도 안 되네요. 무기 중에서 빵도끼 하나 넣어두면 되네. 바나나.
Welcome, sir.
하는 물건 좀 보여줄래? 투 스텝 굿바이. 안 되냐? 세상에. 개 비싸네. 투 스텝 굿바이. 개헨나는 가능하지 이거. 이 개헨나는 가능하네. 판다 팔아봐 일단. 안녕. 근데 상처 위에 소금을 이 파워피스트보다 더 좋은 게 있어가지고 그거나 얻으러 가면서 가볼까요? 그게 나을 것 같은데. 일단은 필요없는 거 다 넣어둡시다. 데미지 48. 그냥 깡딜은 이게 더 좋은데 치명타 피해 보너스 해도 데미지가 그렇게 세지가 않아. 그보다 오마워크 그대로 갑시다. 이번에는 경사막에 포옹 들고 워비 자동차 극장에서 다음 DLC를 해보도록 합시다. 여기 맞을 텐데 자동차 극장. 예 맞아요. 저거 위성 빅 엠프티로 향하는 길입니다. 이번엔 오늘 하는 두 번째 DLC 빅 엠프티 밤이 돼야 된다네. 아직도 밤인데 다 깨부숴 보겠습니다. 이게 MT Old World Blues.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
그렇답니다. 아우, 몸이 많이 먹어네. 여긴 어디? 남부. 시리우스 프로젝트. 한국말 부르시 쓰는 애들 없을 거 아니에요. 힐파운드 갖고 있어도 상관없겠네. 선물 이렇게 많이 들었고요. 아, 그렇지. 포스터. 포스터 이 친구. 핑크테크로 간다. 무기를 꺼낼 수 없어.
I thought I...
어째서 날 여기 끌고 왔는지 물어 당장.
That response seemed demanding, as if cutting to the case. Dr.
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is I, Dr. Mobius. Even now, my deadly... Even the techno...
안녕.
Mobius.
Except...
And Dr.
What?
We removed your...
뇌를 제거해서 문해커. 이제 더 이상 불가가 되지 않는데요.
Yeah. That is...
오케이. 인간도 없고요. 인공혈액 펌프가 있습니다. 이렇게 하면 약효율이 도와지고 로봇의 치명적인 불안은 50% 줄어듭니다.
Oh, wait.
후척주가 결코 부상을 당하지 않으며 당신의 힘과 DT 수치가 증가되었습니다.
Spy.
그건 대체
To
어디죠?
be correct, you should... It worked so hard on your search.
That auto-dock junk heap was one of...
After that, the brain lost itself.
Might have...
내 뇌를 빼먹어 놓고서 이제 와서 너를 구해달라고?
That is correct.
대체 어떻게 내가 너와 대화하고 있는 거야?
We have no idea. It's like... We need...
안도 널
Oh.
볼수
Not you, oh, you idiot.
그래, 난 거절할 수 있고 한 번 더 거절해주지. 난 떠난다.
Leaving? But you can't. The radar fence...
더 이상 그 얘기는
Enough. We need...
지겨워 죽을 것 같으니까 얼른 두어.
Excellent. This is turning out...
Agreed.
아니 뭐
They
거부가 없구나.
well moved some.
8 is correct. All we need... So do not give in to your biological tired. And even if you die... The technologies are the psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit.
And 8's is Sonic's.
There. If you were quick,
빨리 끝내줘.
our intentions do not get...
We feared you would...
그렇답니다.
Oh,
넘겨.
It is...
방사기 내놔. 됐어.
careful where you're...
호스핀트 없애줄 수 있는 총이에요.
Yes.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics.
It is... low. Fine, so... Well, good.
뭐 이렇답니다.
Wait, is it leaving? But it's not a... I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor...
No! That would put it too close to us.
그러니까 자기들 방엔 들을 수 없으니까
We can give it Mobius's own room.
준다고 하는 거예요.
This word might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is with a heart.
I suppose.
8 says, let the lobotomite take... That stuffy Mobius program butler can walk... It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village.
Your logic combined with my desire to keep the think tank... Lobotomite, take this chip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to... Are there other chips?
그렇답니다. 돈 내놔. 갑시다. 끝났어요. 네, 천천히 그냥 퀘스트만 끼면 될 것 같은데. 아, 물 못 들지 지우면서. 빅 MT 실수로 가서 책 생산기. 이게 저한테 지금 필요한 것 중 하나예요. 퀘스트들이 설치를 먼저 해야지 퀘스트가 열리는군요. 싱크 인공지능이 저를 매우 많이 잘 도와줄 거기 때문에 하는 쪽으로 가봅시다. 저랩되었을 때는 여기 엄청 무서웠는데, 아니 무서웠다기보다는 딜이 안 박히니까 화딱지가 났죠.
Salutations and felicitations. I am your... Indeed, sir. Though if sir's aim is to activate... If sir were to ask my opinion. However, if sir is determined to inflict upon sir...
인격 홀로 테이프 없이 주 기능을 쓸 수는 없어?
Tragically, the core operating... Once the tape is installed, sir may request I switch their... However, sir will still be required...
왜 인격 모듈이 이렇게 많지?
As I am given to... He crafted the personality modules as part of... As to the reason for the unusual...
이거 쓰지 마.
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other... Any goods sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver...
물건 좀 사고 싶다. 아, 돈도 많아. 무기, 막자장갑. 데미지가 23이나 돼요. 용해, 반장갑. 필요없자. 이건 에너지세. 일단 팔아주고요. 빅 MPT를 해봅시다. 핑크 대 오토다. 생물학 실험 장치. 이쪽으로 합시다. 여기가 뭐였더라? 오토닥이었던 걸로 기억해요. 이쪽이. 예. 이쪽 오토닥. 오토닥부터 해봅시다. 이제 불구 걱정 뭐 안 해도 돼. 뭐가 안 돼? 이것도 아닌데. 공속봐. 깡패다 진짜. 예, 여기 그냥 분타운이네요. 아, 이쪽 분타운 옆에 오른쪽에 저기 망가진 거 보이시죠? 여기에 오토다 인격 테이프가 있어요. 그 기초적인 임플란트들 받을 수 있게, 여기에 있으니까 그것도 챙겨가는 거 깍쟁이 아웃. 어렵다 방어. 저렇게 많이 먹고 있어. 오, 야, 야. 조금 아픈지. 야, 와. 너 가까이 오거라. 아, 결합과 강화고리도 나쁘지 않은데 체력 회복이 좋아가지고. 고개 보시면 건강지술 여기 오토다. 하나 더 있는데 기억이 안 나네. 선셀 필요